Hello and welcome to a team update for late January. I'm not going to lie, the team looks very much the same. I have changed a couple of things, but all in all, structure-wise, I'm still overly happy with it. We've got the new rules, the 35 trades, obviously. I'll discuss that furthermore, and the DPP stuff, and I haven't really been taking a lot of it on board because it doesn't affect my structure. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the way I play because I know exactly how I'm going to go about it this year from lessons that I've learnt previously in 2021. But without further ado, we will get stuck straight into the video. So D1, as always, Jake Lloyd. Don't think that's going to change in a hurry. If it does, it'll be Aaron Hall. But honestly, those two, I'm sort of just setting my ways, and I think it's almost ludicrous if you don't start both of them. They've proven plenty with Lloyd, no Dawson. I know that's a bit of a cliche type statement, but it is true, and I think it's going to affect him quite a lot in a good way. So yeah, Lloyd's an absolute lock so far for me, and Aaron Hall, complete unders for what he can do. I think he did start the year last year playing 4 with a role change, so yeah, underdone completely. So yeah, 572k for Hall is an absolute steal. So yeah, he won't be going anywhere in a hurry. We'll discuss Jack Crisp. Now this is one that I have recently traded in. He's been in and out for other blokes. I'm not going to lie, I have flirted with Lachie Whitfield in there, and with the 35 trades, you might be thinking, Spills, this is a good time to have Whitfield because you can afford to be burnt. But I still want to play conservative, smart Supercoach because I'm going to use those 35 trades to my advantage because in 2020, I think we had a total of 35 for the year, and I still only just by a smidge completed my side. So it doesn't really count for anything because remember, players are going to get COVID. There are still going to be injuries. So instead of pick players that are a massive risk to your team despite the value and upside, I still think it's a good idea to sort of play a conservative role, and that's what I'm going to do this year, and I'm very confident that's going to work. So with a Lachie Whitfield pick, if he goes down, that's a trade I don't need. I'll take Crisp over the durability and more consistent as well. So yeah, and hopefully by the time I do have a completed side, if I play smart, I might have 5 or 6 luxury trades at the end of the year that I can just sort of lash out and really come home strong, and that is my thinking at this point. So yeah, I don't mind Crisp at the moment. I like the durability and the role at Collingwood. I think he's almost guaranteed a midfield spot full time. Probably lose his DPP next year. So yeah, that's enough on Jack Crisp. And the rookies haven't really changed. I mean, Sin and Chester, done rookie profiles on both of them, and yeah, I'm bullish by those two. And yeah, they're not going anywhere until the Amy series, until we have a much better read on what's going on with their role and their job security, etc. But another rookie into my team is O'Driscoll? I don't know. I've only got him in there. I'll have to do a rookie profile on him because this is, the one rookie I'm not really sure on, but I've seen him in every other team, and he's got DPP, he's cheap, so yeah, if he plays early, that's just, yeah, I don't really care on his ceiling as long as he plays. A little bit thoughtless there, but yeah, I will do a rookie profile on him and break it down a little bit more. Do some research on this pick because I'm a bit naive with that one. And McDonough and Dean are obviously placeholders on the bench. We don't need to move them around. We can sort that over the preseason. So that's no dramas. Midfield. Very, very similar. I don't think this has changed, to be honest. I have flirted with other things. I'm not going to lie. Last week I did drop Clayton Oliver so I could have Jordan Dawson in defence. Looked okay, but I don't know. I don't like it. In theory, it's okay because that means we can roll with an extra or premium rookie like a Horn Francis or McRae. And so if you got 4 premiums and then four good rookies, I think that can work because then having some like a Dawson in defence eliminates a pretty ordinary not so high ceiling rookie like Driscoll, or that's a shocking name. I probably butchered that, but I like that theory. But at the same time, I also love the theory of having 5 absolute freaks in the midfield because they're the hardest guys to trade in. I mean, blokes come undone last year for having thin midfields. I went the other way. I sort of traded in uber-priced midfielders when I didn't need to. So I just want to start with them and that's it. And then I can just sort of use blokes like Titch and Bonapelli as upgrade targets after a poor week and go like that. So, yeah, midfield, very happy with it. I mean, McRae, he's a perfect VC option. He'll be my VC round one because I'm not gonna start a loophole unless I have to. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that later in the year. Jack Steele just got announced captain this morning, I think, or yesterday. Fantastic effort from himself. So all the more reason to lock him in. He's good for a 125 average at least. And then Took the trademark. We love him. We love his work rate defensively. He's not going anywhere. And yeah, Clayton Oliver, I just mentioned him before, but he would be the one that would go if I had to pick between all five of them. But even so, just an absolute freak. And we love what Oliver does. And yeah, Lachie Neale, I think he would have to be close to 60% ownership. Have not looked. I don't think that's out yet, but he'd be a very higher-end player. So it's almost a defensive move, I would say, selecting him in addition to not picking him. So yeah, we'll move down a little bit. Rucks, Darcy Grundy, set and forget. Happy with that. I have sort of contemplated my R3, having Hayes there. I guess it's okay, but I wouldn't mind someone a bit cheaper. It just depends who plays. So yeah, Rucks haven't changed at all. Happy with these two. High ceilings. Wouldn't mind Rowan Marshall. Depends with that. That's what opens up the DPP. He might be someone, if you want to start how dare I say, if you want to start a Bruce or something, that could be all right in the short term. But you've got to be reluctant on the fact that Rowan's going to get some DPP at some point in the year, which is a high risk, high reward. But Rowan's someone that I'd like to run at R2 if I could. But at this point in time, set and forget for me, and nothing else needs to be said. So we'll go into the forward line where things have changed a little bit. Not a whole lot, but things have definitely changed. So yeah, Josh Dunkley, I know for a fact he's in about 55% of teams. So yeah, locking him in. Butters is another one. I'm not really as hyped on this pick as I was previously. Part of me does want to go another mid-pricer if I could, like a Kerno or something a little bit more, or ambitious, I would say, and then maybe have a Whitfield in defence or downgrade a Berry to a normal rookie and have Dawson. That's another thing I've contemplated doing. So Butters, maybe not the lock I thought he was. And this next one, the new guy to my team, the new addition to my team, Cam Rayner, really happy with this pick so far. He's been lighting it up at training, and that's exactly what you want to see. Brisbane have been hyping him up a lot, and they say that, yeah, they've got 20 blokes who can run through the midfield, but that doesn't mean anything for Rayner. His job security is elite, and he's still going to play if he's fit. And I think he's going to be... Well, I've flirted with a little bit of a, Petrarca breakout from 2020. I mean, could this happen to Rayner? Could he just come out of the blocks? A little bit of a late bloomer, but maybe we haven't seen Rayner his best, and off an ACL, I mean, yeah, that was a long time ago. I think he's fit and definitely unders for what he can do. So, to me, the perfect mid-price, a stepping stone and potential keeper. Hopefully he can be, or maybe an F4 or something throughout the year. That would be a win, but at the same time, I'm happy to have him as a mid-pricer. I think this is a year where we can do it, and the same can be said with Stephen Coniglio. He's another one in the exact same category, priced around the same as Rayner, and I think we want him as a keeper, but I don't know, is he a keeper or not? I can't answer that, but yeah, two stepping stones that I'm happy to pick in the forward line. And yeah, this is the year where we can get away with these really awkwardly priced players, especially in the forward line, because the options are pretty slim, and all those uber primos in the forward line like Taranto and Duncan. There are others as well, like Hawkins, depending on how left field you want to go. They're all overs. They're all like 550k. So they're the type of selections that you can chuck in your side after a down week, and then, yeah, you guys get the break-even system. So that's when we would target those players. So other than Dunkley and, yeah, Butters for now, he's pretty unders because he did get injured and have some pretty ordinary stints. But yeah, I think the rest of it's got a fair bit of value. And yeah, I discussed the rookies. Not a whole lot to really talk about. Hollands, I mean, everyone should have him for obvious reasons. But Kyle Lohmann, I really like this pick. So he was another one that really shined in this article. It was in the same article as Cam Rayner. They both lit up the track. But Lohmann was the real surprise packet, playing a high half-forward role, I think, and getting plenty of it, accumulating really well, hitting the scoreboard. And he's the pick that, yeah, really stunned a fair few. So I know Brisbane are completely stacked, but if there was a position for a rookie to make his debut in, it would be the forward line. We know the situation with their defenders. For example, I discussed Darcy Wilmot in a rookie profile. Go check that out as well. Saying that he wasn't really a good selection because of these guys like Starcevic and Madden and Gardner. There's plenty of small to medium defenders in there, and their midfield's completely stacked to the shithouse. So, yeah, Lohmann in the forward line, I rate that. And, yeah, decently priced. You think it was the last pick, or no, not last pick, but the last overpriced rookie before it's 117k. So, yeah, really like this selection, and one I'm going to be keeping a close eye out on throughout the Amy series. And then, yeah, I've got Sammy Butler on the bench, who is my future loophole. I'm planning on him not playing round 1, round 2, just like DR discussed, and hopefully by about round 10 or something, he makes his debut, and the loophole just sort of works itself out. That's what we want. And then Parker as well, another player that I just don't know a lot on, but he's only there because he's 102k, and I couldn't really squeeze everybody in. So, yeah, that's the side. To be honest, barely a lot's changed, and I'm more than happy with that. A new addition to Cam Rayner, and I've managed to hold Crisp as well. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. And with Berry as well, I don't know what you guys reckon, but it is tempting to pick a Finn McRae or a Horn Francis, because I don't know, I can't have all of them, I don't think. Or at the same time, maybe drop Oliver for Horn Francis, and then yeah, another upgrade in defence. But yeah, let me know what you guys reckon in the comments as always. And yeah, advice as always, very, very nicely appreciated. I do like it when everyone gets around the channel. And speaking of which, it hit 700 subscribers yesterday, and I'm absolutely over the moon with that. I know it's not a lot, but we're pushing to 1,000 very quickly, and yeah, I really do appreciate that, guys. It's been unreal, and as always, I just cannot wait to get into Supercoach for 2022. And in saying that, let me know on some rookies that you want me to do a review on, and I will get to that. But I'll wrap it up here, guys, because where I am, it is absolutely cooking. I'm starting to get a bit of a sweat on my forehead from pumping this video out. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I hope you are enjoying the rest of your day, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.